My reflection in my surfboard shine. I can hardly wait to cause a commotion. Come on, everyone, jump into the ocean. Flying high, just out of reach. No ends, ifs, buts, we're never supposed to be. Surf, 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 crazy. Surf, surf, crazy. Ride the perfect wave, say hi to the sky.
Lincoln, we are back, and BTV2 News is bringing you a whole lot of awesome today. We got 11 school days left until spring break. Oh boy! I can't wait. We are so excited for spring break. In fact, we are bringing you music every day to match the occasion. Grant and Thomas here as your anchors for today's show, bringing you the latest and greatest in Red Storm news.
Coming up here soon, you'll be hearing about
The St. Patrick's Day Dash,
information on LJH Reads,
a track call-up meeting,
exciting Washington, D.C. news,
the Global Microphone Awards will be hosted this weekend,
and other great stories, so stay in your seats, and we'll be right back.
Surf, surf, crazy. It's a bikini wonderland. Summer's on, and we've gone surf, surf, crazy. The radio blast, and here's the plan. We'll soak up the sun and get the ultimate tan. We can hardly wait to show our devotion. Here we go again, into the ocean. Now's the time, so here's the speech. No rules at all, have fun at the beach. Surf, 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 crazy.
If you have any ideas about our show can be improved, please tell us. We would love to hear from you.
It's here. The 2015 St. Patty's Day Dash is on Saturday, March 14th. Registrations will start at 1 at North Parking Lot at PHS. The 3.1-mile walk and or run will start at 2. Bruce Big Grill BBQ will also be at this event. Get your $8 dinner while you're there. Support the PHS National Junior Honor Society with their bake sale. Teachers, if you would like to participate in the run, get a t-shirt and wear jeans on Friday, March 13th for $20 students and staff. If you are unable to participate in the run, you can still support the cause with a t-shirt for $10. During the month of March, our LJH Reads program will offer an additional incentive to read during each Max Time Wednesday. And in collaboration with the South Bend Cubs, when each student reaches their goal, they will get a coupon from the Cubs. Remember, the goal is to read for 26 minutes each Wednesday and fill out the paper book if you meet your goal each week. And then get home run on last week on the program. You will get a free ticket to the game on Sunday, May 3rd.
Listen up, 8th graders. 2 seats have opened up on the bus for DC. There have been a coupon for you who asked Mr. Scott about this when it was full. But now there are 2 seats open. But you better hurry and get your reservation in if you're interested.
This weekend is the Golden Microphone Awards in New York City. Through our Red Storm Radio, we have 5 groups of students that have been entered in the competition and have made it to the finals. Be sure to congratulate them.
Now it's time to go Clay in the corner for our most incredible Red Storm Sports Weather Launch. What's up, Clay?
Thanks, guys. I'm doing great. But before I start with our sports and lunch, I'd like to thank our sponsor, Mancino's. With food so good, it leaves you wanting more. It is nearing time for the start of spring sports. Lincoln spring sports are track and golf. Any students interested in being on one of these teams will need to have an athletic physical, insurance information, and a code of conduct. Athletes cannot participate in sports without a form on file. On Monday, March 16th, there will be a track call-out meeting. Any student interested in participating in track should meet in the red gym immediately after school. The meeting will last about 30 minutes. Track practice will start Tuesday, March 17th. Make sure to see Miss Gilbert if you have any questions in room 107. For tomorrow's lunch, our wonderful Lincoln lunch ladies will be preparing us the most wonderful walking taco, salsa, corn, and your choice of fruit with some refreshing cow milk. Taking a look out the weather window, today on Friday we're going to have a high of 25 and a low of 25, so it looks like we're going to have a weather of 25. And finally, we're going to have a forecast of all sun for the next 7 days. Temperatures are finally starting to warm up here in Plymouth, Indiana. Again, I'd like to thank our sponsor, Mancino's, where only the freshest ingredients are served.
We have one birthday today, Daniel Marino. Happy birthday from all of us here at PTV2.
Do any of you viewers wonder why you can get cold by being outside in the cold? There might be a relationship between cold weather and getting sick in the winter. Let's take a look at a video that explains the science of sickness.
Winter is coming, and we've all been told to put on a jacket outside or you'll catch a cold. Of course, the common response of today has become, don't be silly, being cold can't give you a cold. Or can it? Who wins in this battle of the beliefs? The correlation between cold weather and sickness does stand out. Between 5 to 20% of Americans catch a cold or flu every year around late fall and winter. Not to mention, it's called a cold. But there are some important things to consider. First and foremost, colds and the flu are caused by viruses. If there aren't any around, you won't catch a cold, no matter how cold you get. It's as simple as that. So why the correlation with decreasing temperatures? Well, for one, people tend to stay indoors much more often during the winter, which in turn puts them in contact with more people. More people means more exposure opportunities for the pathogens to spread. On top of this, humidity plays a role in the spread of some viruses. As the humidity decreases in the winter, not only does the virus spread more readily, but the mucus in your nose dries out. Mucus which would otherwise act as a protective barrier to pathogens. Finally, the lack of vitamin D which we get from the sun can affect our immune system adversely. Both being inside more often and the fact that winter has shorter days makes this a big factor for your health. So you've proven your parents wrong, right? Not so fast. While some past studies have shown no correlation to temperature, recent evidence suggests otherwise. One study which put test subjects' feet into ice water found that they were indeed more likely to develop common cold symptoms in the following days than those who didn't. The developing hypothesis behind these results is that the cold temperatures cause blood vessel constriction, which slows the white blood cells from reaching the virus, ultimately inhibiting the immune response. Cortisol levels, which suppress the immune system, are also increased with temperature-induced stress.
Well, I'll be sure that I bundle up when I go outside.
I won't have to bundle up when I go to Florida for spring break, which, by the way, it's only 11 days away.
For Freaky Friday, today we have an amazing story about a man who ejected from his SUV in the middle of a crash. The crash was caused by ice, and officials say that walked away just fine. Let's take a look at the freaky video.
Was thrown from his car. Watch your screen. After he lost control on a snowy road in Cleveland, the videos from a patrol car's dash cam, the driver is ejected from the SUV as it veers over 4 lanes before crashing into the guardrail. You can see him lying there, but watch this. He gets up and he stumbles a bit, but he essentially walks away. We're told that he was treated for a concussion and back injuries at an area hospital. The driver says he has no memory of what happened for the accident and after when he was ejected, but local reports say that he was cited for that initial traffic accident.
That's incredible.
I've never seen
He's
anything
bulletproof.
like it. Yeah. Well, seemingly.
Boy, I think he may one up, well, I don't know, the guy who went off the truck on the ramp.
Maybe.
And he fell.
I know.
How did he get ejected out the side window?
I don't
so many questions. 'Cause it's hard to
know.
see so far away, but yeah.
What an amazing thing to see.
Wow, glad someone was there to help him.
That was super freaky. How can he just walk away from that car crash?
Well, let's see what we've learned today.
The St. Patrick's Day Dash on March 14th.
Keep ready to win a ticket to the South Bend Cubs game.
2 seats are now available on the bus for DC.
Keep on cheering in our Lincoln sports teams.
The track call-out meeting will be on March 16th.
We'd now like to thank our sponsor, Mancino's, where you get the only great pizza, but also great service. Thanks for watching.
Perfect wave, say hi.